want to disturb your picture.
This is an adventure I'm never gonna forget, I tell you what. All right, my friends, well, welcome to today's video. We are flying out of Toronto Pearson International Airport. And yeah, I'm a little early, but that's fine. It's better to be early than late. But yeah, pretty confusing in here. So Wesley, if you're watching this, bud, yeah, you're gonna want to give yourself lots of time, buddy. Anyways, here I am. It's beautiful in here, man. What a beautiful place to be. All right, let's do this and hopefully find a lounge before we get on the plane, because I still have like 3.5 hours, so we have that, right? All right, my friends, well, I'm in the Air Canada Golden Lounge as a guest of a fellow traveler over here. My kid's here, so thank you to Scott for bringing me in, and I'm having a Manitoba favorite, Manitoba born and bred, Crown Royal. And yeah, I still have a little bit of time before my flight leaves, so I'm just gonna hang out here. Security was nuts. They lost one of my boots, so I was like, how come there's only one boot in my bin? And they're like, oh, we took it out to inspect it. Okay, well, like, do as you need to do, just please give me back my boot. So I'm proud to say that yes, we have both the boots back on. Anyways, I'm gonna not talk too loud and disturb everybody's peace around here, because it's very nice. It's very comfortable in here. So we will see you as we get ready to board the plane. All right, my friends, well, I've been at the airport since like 1. It's now 20 after 4. And then I still have a 2.5 hour flight, so I'm not going without a damn cigarette. So here I am running out the damn door of an airport. Then now I have to go back all the way through security again. Quit smoking, right?
It's a good start.
All right, my friends, here we are, second time going through security again, because I'm a smoker. Damn it. God, I gotta quit that stuff. All right, let's go get our plane. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, well, the cabin crew is right behind me, and I just talked with them, and we're flying on an Airbus A320. And I've never flown on an Airbus A320 before in my life. So this has to be an awesome time. Awesome. And love to the crew. All right, let's have a good time. Airbus A320. Never been on one before. So sweet, man, so sweet. All right, my friends, well, that's the Airbus A320 that I just got off of. Hate to be too critical and whatever on the staff, but the takeoff was absolutely horrid. The landing It was alright landing, but I'm telling you what, man, they had their hands full.
Ladies and gentlemen, WestJet announces the following gate change. WestJet Flight 536 with service to Toronto will now depart from gate 7 at 10:30 p.m.
Somebody else is having the same fucking day that I just had. But at least I slept on it. Let's find the exit. I need a cigarette. Alright, let's go. But yeah, there's another look at the Airbus A320. I can't even play this video too long because she's gonna get me knocked for her playing her music. Well, look, there's my plants, there's my dresser, there's my table, my chairs. I'm fucking home. Oh, my coffee maker.
You are.
Oh, my air conditioner.
The clock's gone.
Oh, good morning, my friends. A couple days have gone by since I left the airport here in Winnipeg. Yeah, so I had some personal stuff to do Friday and a bit of a whirlwind there on Saturday. Church was Sunday, which was yesterday. Today's Monday. The temperature right now, you can see that. I don't know what you can see there, but it says minus 30 with the wind chill. It's minus 39 right now. I'll post a clip of that on the video here for you so you can actually see what the weather people are saying. It's cold. I got to get my hand in my glove, that's for darn sure. But strangely enough, you might think I sound crazy here, I kind of miss this, man. It's yeah, for a good 25 years this was my every winter. It's hard not to get used to something after that many years, right? Okay, well, we're off. Go down to the church where I used to volunteer, but I think I want to stop and hit a coffee, maybe a bagel this morning, and yeah, see all the steam coming off all the buildings out of their stacks. Yeah, she's cold. Woohoo! All right, I got to get this hand in, man. She's gonna frostbite on me. All right, my friends. Well, problem with trying to film in this cold temperatures, minus 40, your GoPro batteries don't last very long. So I've just dipped in here to Red River College, if I could spit it out this morning, grabbing a bagel and a hot cup of coffee. Next plan on the day is we're gonna head to that brown building, that small one, and that's 188 Community Church. We're gonna go in there and do some volunteering this morning and see how many of the locals that I remember from when I used to live here. And yeah, and we'll figure out our day from there. But from this part on the week until I fly out, I still have a few days, and it's just time to slow down and just take in a little bit of rush at the start of this trip. But yeah, now we can just take our time and make decisions and yeah, just enjoy the rest of the trip. Okay, let's get after it. There he is. All right, well, there we go. Just leaving the old 188. Excuse me. yeah, so not a lot of volunteering I did. It was just basically hanging out with some staff, catching up with them, and yeah, that was nice. So, and the temperature is warmed up to a balmy -38. So there we go. Now what? Just gonna take a walk. Yeah, let's go visit a friend, and yeah, maybe head over, pick up some groceries or something. But other than that, yeah, just gonna hang it loose today. And yeah, maybe we're gonna take in some sights tomorrow because it's supposed to really warm up tomorrow. So it'll be a nice day to spend outside. But all right, put your wave for my hand freezes again. Whew. All right, my friends, I'm just tucked in here in the museum. This is a museum here of natural sciences and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm out of the wind here right now. So g'day. I didn't do a piece on the GoPro yesterday, but I did do YouTube short. Yesterday was -39. Well, it started out at -42, and it warmed up to -38 degrees centigrade. So basically, when you're at -40, it doesn't matter if you're centigrade or Fahrenheit, they're the same. So today it's warmed up. It's wind gusts of 21 kilometers an hour. We're sitting at a temperature of -31. So we've warmed up a few degrees, 7 degrees. So I thought, what a perfect time to get out. I'm gonna head down this way to the Red River, and we'll take a walk along the Red River bank until we get to the confluence of the Assiniboine River. And we'll check out that place. So at the confluence of the Red and the Assiniboine is a Canadian National Historic Site called the Forks. Steeped in history and heritage. Yeah, so we're gonna take this walk and see what we can see today. So yeah, not much to look at here. I mean, Winnipeg's got a mixture of really new old buildings and really old buildings. Great art scenes, lots of museums, lots of festivals. Yeah, I like Winnipeg, man. It's a pretty neat town, except for the violence. Anyways, let's get on the sidewalk so we don't look like jackies. When we get down here a little bit further, we'll tune you back on. All right, let's go have a wonderful day in the cold and the wind. So I like it though. Okay, just as we're making our way up here, I'd just like to point out this old building here, just behind this brand new condos that are up on the post. Now, Red River floods. That's significant for the architecture of that building. The Red River has flooded Winnipeg and caused billions of damages before, flooded the whole city. They've since spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to build a big ditch to go around in case of flooding. So it's I can't remember what they call it, Red River drainway or something like that. I can't really remember right now. But this building here, this used to be the old pump house. They used to pump water to everybody in the city. It's a very historical spot, but now I think that they've turned it into restaurants and stuff like that. But at one time in its day, this used to pump water for the whole city of Winnipeg. Neat deal. And this is just coming up to the parkway, waterfront. Sorry. Geez, I've only been gone a year and a half, man. That is one of those fancy dancy new age hotels. That building behind it there, that used to be search and rescue for police boats and fire department boats. It's now a restaurant. And some of these condos up here, all of these condos up here, these are all pretty brand new. They're only a few years old. They have a lot of the Winnipeg Jet players living in there. All right, it's a good time to see what we can see. Now you'll see the bank here. This is what I mean. Let's walk right in here. Okay, so this bank here drops down. There's a flat spot and that drops down. Well, the Red River normally and every year will come up to here. Will come up to where I'm standing. So imagine the river's way down there, probably about, so I'd say 6-8 feet below that drop off there. So it comes up there, it comes up to here, and then comes all the way up to here on both sides. And of course the Red River flows north. So when the Dakotas and all that start warming up before we do and their water starts pushing, we got big ice jams coming here. And it really, yeah, it can really create a lot of havoc. See that wind ripping up there? I'm glad I'm a little bit sheltered down here for the time being. All right, down here, we'll head down here. This is a boat ramp, or dock, I mean, sorry. And what it's used for is Winnipeg's water taxis, which is a pretty neat deal. You can also take boat tours, and they show you all the historics and scenic spots up and down the Red and Assiniboine rivers. It's a really neat deal. I've done it before, I really liked it. Okay, that's the Bronte Bridge. We'll be hitting that in a little bit today. See what I mean about that restaurant being there, and then you see underneath, well, that was the boat. That was the offices upstairs, and the boats were parked in there, and they would just shoot out in case of emergency or whatever. Love the old train bridges in Manitoba and Winnipeg. And I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of bridges in Manitoba, or sorry, in Winnipeg, just alone, proper. But you can tell in the winter how much water is missing out of the rivers, and it's a good thing, because when the spring breakup comes, yeah, it's a good thing. All right, let's head back up. We're gonna keep heading that way. Now another look at the Red River, and look at the overflow here. There's a lot of current that runs in the Red River, but that is certainly a lot of overflow for this time of year and these temperatures. Now, as we get out of this wooded lot here, I'm just hiking through, just trying to stay out of the wind a little bit. You see this building here? I'll give you a better show of it, but that is the Canadian Museum for Human Rights. And another huge selling point for Winnipeg, that museum is the most technically advanced and interactive museum in the world. There's not another one like it. So, kudos to Winnipeg on that one. Awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of overflow. Whew. All right, let's get you that view of the museum. She is a Jim Dandy. And this is just the back side of it. Yeah, pretty impressive. All right, we're gonna head down under the bridge, I think, for now. Or maybe I'll take you up here and I'll point out what this thing is on the bridge. Okay, my friends, just let me get a glove on. Woo! You lose fingers and toes in this city pretty quick, as I can't even talk, my face is frozen. Anyways, this bridge that we're on here, this is the Provencher Bridge that goes into St. Boniface and Manitoba, which is Canada's largest Francophone community. Canada's largest Francophone community. See, there's a lot of huge things about Winnipeg, but this guy here on the bridge is a restaurant. Yeah, pretty neat. Then you go over here. I'm not going to do that right just yet. But you go over here, and then there's all there's walkways and stuff all around the river. They set up booths and stuff like, you know, candy corn and popcorn and coffee and, you know, stuff like that. Ice cream. All right, let's head on back this way because we want to go down and under. All right. Okay, so my friends, I guess I could have explained a little better. This is the Provencher Bridge, and this is the footpath that goes over the Provencher Bridge with the restaurant on it. I could have been a little bit more clear about that. Yeah, no cars are allowed on there. It's just for pedestrian use only. Oh, we're starting to lose the city skyline. No, there's a big one there. And you see that green sign ahead of us? Forks National Historic Site, Parks Canada. Pretty awesome. I guess they're taking down the Christmas shit. Cool. That's not Christmas stuff, man. That's a warming hut. And that's where we're gonna go right now. See? So, I was gonna keep it a surprise, but now you're gonna wonder, where in the hell is that thing going? Winnipeg has the largest, longest ice skating rink trails in Canada. I think it's in North America, because we're using 2 river systems and land. And yeah, that's where we're gonna head. We're gonna do some ice walking today. I wanna get out on the river. And yeah, I was gonna keep that one. I mean, if you guys have ever seen my channel before, you know I brought you down here in the winter before, and they had a big curling rink out on the ice. It's Canada, right? you can't do ice without curling. You can't do curling without ice. I mean, so put it on the river. It's awesome. Maybe they had that up here again. I gotta tell you what, it's a pretty nice day out here to be filming. It is minus 31. Because it's not in the minus 40s, that's why. Okay, so with the confluence of the Red and the Assiniboine rivers, this was a huge, important deal for the trading of goods. Way back when, with the voyageurs, and the Aboriginals, the Native people, and so this here is very cultural significant. And this is the circle. This is the gathering circle, and this is where all the happenings went on. Is right here. And that's why this is a National Historic Spot. It's because of the confluence of the Red and the Assiniboines and the importance of trade way back in the day. The meeting place. Now, if I can find a plaque here, all the writing down here is in 3 languages. English, obviously. Go, 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 go! English, obviously. French, obviously. And then I don't know if it's Ojibwe or Cree. And I could have probably done some research on that. I don't know if that etching's gonna show up in the camera. This park commemorates the dynamic spirit of human interaction that began over 6,000 years ago here at the junction of the Red and Assiniboine rivers. It is dedicated to all those who came to the Forks and shared their vision for a better future. Their hopes and dreams became the Canadian West. I'll try to find a plaque around here. I'll show you what I'm talking about, but anyways, let's carry on. Now, how I told you that here in Winnipeg, we have the largest ice skating, my face is frozen, ice skating trails that go on 2 rivers inland. Well, this is part of the land section right here. This is all ice, and the return trip is over there. And yeah. Maybe not such a good idea for me to do. Oh, get on the rubber. Okay, so now alongside the skating people, they do have a walking path, and that's pretty much what I figured on staying on today. All right. All right, my friends, as you can see, I found a placard here with French, English, and yeah, it can only be either Cree or Ojibwe, so it's one of those 2. I'll do my best to try to figure it out for you. I'll flash it on the screen. And I was gonna take you this way. I don't know, I'm walking with my glove in my hand. This is a really neat old bridge. It used to be one of those, see this big piece at the end, that's all concrete, and it would help to tilt the middle of the bridge up. Yeah, I guess they're doing a bunch of work on it, so that's pretty good that they're restoring it, but it kind of sucks for us today, doesn't it? All right, here we go into the Forks proper. And I don't know where the walking and skating trails separate here, so I'm hoping I'm on the right way. Yeah, I think I'm good. I gotta put this darn glove on. Hold on, sorry guys. Fingers are burning already. Jumping. Doesn't take long. Oh, it is weather. Okay, I think for now we're gonna head in there, warm up my face a little bit so I can talk, and just see how my battery cameras are doing in the cold, and use the washroom. And we'll go in this way because that's where the closest area to the washrooms are. All right, we'll talk to you. I'll show you a little bit around in there as I'm warming up my face. All right, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly how to get here. I'm thinking we'll go up and have a look at the overlook of the Forks. Second floor is shops. We can do that after. I'm not much of a shopping guy, but I'll give you a quick look around. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This will give you a little bit better view. Looks like our weather's picking up just a little bit. Which, Winnipeg then. So that's your museum. This building here is the Fort Garry Hotel. That one that looks like a castle. Yeah, it's extremely old and haunted. And I'm not making that up. Here you have Union Station, they go to the train station. You walk around here. Oh, they won't let us out in the winter, I guess. (1812) Selkirk settlers. By 1830, the Métis. Red River settlement, French and English speaking Métis, Cree, Ojibwe peoples. Scottish and English farmers and retired Scottish, English, and French Canadian fur traders made up the population of the settlement. So this is what we're looking at, guys. Here's just a really quick, I mean, I really support you guys if you want to get on your own googly goo and do some research. It's fascinating. It really is. All about the Selkirk land grants and all that kind of stuff. It's really a fascinating deal for anybody who's in that kind of stuff. Yeah, all right. That's all we're gonna see here. Oh, might as well go up and get my gloves and I'll go up and get my gloves and get back on the elevator. Yeah, that's easier. We'll go down to 2, have a look at that. Thank you.
Okay, so
That sitting area there. And all you have is just these little shops that go all the way around. I'm too dressed for being in here for too long, but they come all the way back up this way too. And then you got your shops all down here. There's a brewery back there. And then more shops along there. It's yeah, it's a neat deal, but like I said, I'm way too dressed to be in here right now. Hi. You see, when you live with this kind of temperatures and this kind of climate and this kind of weather, if you don't embrace it, you're just not Canadian, honestly. There's skating all around here. I'm sure we'll find the curling rink around here, down there on the ice. Yeah, it's a good deal down here. Or I should say, up north from where I presently am in Southern Ontario. It is nice to get back here, man. I have missed this place. All right, let me get the gloves on and let's head after it. So, of course, you have to have stuff to keep everybody entertained. So this thing is called the Sounds Crazy Caboose. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Pull the string and push the stick down. Pull the string. I don't know what that does. I'm not sure what that was supposed to do. Okay. And kids would love this, eh? If you're coming out for the winter, you know, this is awesome for kids. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not a kid. It says top flat part of the paddle. I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense to me, but kids would absolutely love this. Look, you got the pots and pans. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Oh. Maybe I am a kid. I'm just an uneducated kid. All right, let's go. That's it. I mean, you gotta say, that's a pretty cool thing. You got little toddlers in there, man. They'll be sitting there banging around all day. Pretty cool. So now, all along the trail here, we're gonna find warming huts because it's fucking cold. So you have to protect people, right? So you have places like this. Oh, there's no fire pit. Normally there's a fire pit here in the middle of this TP sits in this exact spot every year. And normally there's like a steel ring with fire, and you can see how blackened that is, or maybe you can't. I don't know how well the light is showing on the GoPro, but yeah. Let's go bust through this film people's setup. How's it going, guys? What are you filming?
You know, it's really cold in Winnipeg, so it means that the skating rink is getting longer and longer. So
it is. But how long is it right now?
6
kilometers?
4.3, but it's 6 ready, and then they'll be ready in a couple. This weekend's gonna be 6.
Oh, okay, excellent. Because it's supposed to be the longest in North America, right?
Canal Rideau, they used to have the world record many years ago. It was 10K at that time.
Okay.
Now Canal Rideau is 7.8.
Okay.
So it used to be the longest. It's
right.
not anymore, but now they said at 6K we make, you know, it's
right.
economically viable. So
right.
we're gonna keep it like that.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm out shooting some YouTube, and I was just trying to show you the guy riding his fat bike down there. Yeah, it's all about being out and being active here in Winnipeg, man. It's awesome. Now, normally throughout the summer, the water level, you don't even see that pier there. You just see the concrete lighthouse structure. So let's go this way. And you can see the trees. Now we're going to be following that. That marks the trail, so that if it gets a whiteout, you can actually see something. Because believe it or not, it does get to whiteout conditions here. There's that repair that they were doing on that bridge I was talking about earlier. What's also neat is that if you have somebody maybe with a disability or an elderly person, they sit there and then you skate and slide them back, right? Like, you know what I mean? So they have these here free of use for anybody that's not capable of skating. Whoever can skate, skates along and pushes them. So a pretty neat deal. So welcome to Nestawaya River Trail, Temps. And there you go. So I guess we're gonna head this way because it goes that way too, but we're gonna go this way. Bike walking trail, skating trail. And that's a big skating trail, my friends. Look at how wide that is. Kendrick's Outdoor Adventures, give them a little love. Rentals available, fat bikes, kids fat bikes, ice trikes, skating assists, snowshoes. See, it's all about being outdoors, man. Everybody thinks I'm crazy because I love this weather. You know, throw some layers on, just get out and do it. That's the way I look at it. So you gotta have layers. But I mean, people look at me and I'm just like, but I'm wearing 2 pairs of long handles, my jeans, which is all I need here. Got my big boots. I got a t-shirt. I got a long sleeve. I got the white hoodie, and I got my jacket. I got my gloves. I got my toque, and I got my chin de-icer. So, yeah. And there's a competition here that you can bet on one of the when is the last one of these trees going to disappear into the river. You can bet on that. Again, it's all about promoting the outdoors and health and fitness, and yeah, I love it. All right, I'm gonna shut you down here for a little bit and put the camera back in my pocket and warm it up. When we get up here to this warming hut, I'll turn you back on. Such a great day to be out. Oh, I'm loving this. Now, the normal walking trail when the river isn't frozen is where you can see all those light standards there. That's the waterfront trail. But who the hell would take that when you can walk on ice, right? That's what I say. I think this is more of an art piece than it is a warming station. Warming huts, rope pavilion. Well, let's go see if it's any warmer in here than it is out here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, they're obviously expanding the trail. That's a walk bridge with rubber on it for skates and footwear, so. But here's the iconic saying of Winnipeg, man. Press on. Now, I apologize about the wind in the camera. There's nothing I can do about that, my friends. Man, I'm having a hard time getting this camera to start because the button to start the camera is like frozen. I don't understand, man. Come on, GoPro. Anyways, and another thing I don't understand is how in the hell is my gear freezing so freaking fast? Jumping Jehoshaphat. So we're a couple of kilometers down the trail now, and I'm trying to get down here and get to the legislature's building, and I was going to show you the golden boy on top, but I don't think in today's visibility you can't see too flipping far ahead of us. But I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but we're out for the walk anyway, so maybe let's see what we can see. Let's see what this guy is. Well, I don't think it's a warming hut, but I might be able to get you out of the wind, I guess, maybe, you know. This is just another entrance coming down from them stairs, and that's what that guy was bringing a bridge for, so there's gonna put another entrance in down there. But what do we got here? Yeah, just a place to get out of the wind. jumping. They need to step there. It does get you out of the wind. To the point now where my glasses are starting to fog. I gotta get back out in that damn wind. What is this? Yeah, my glasses are totally, I don't know, I can't really see out of them. All right, I'm gonna keep heading into the abyss. I'll turn you off and put you back in my pocket for a little bit. I gotta figure out my glasses. All right, another warming hut. This one's called the Skybox. Take a photo in Skybox's mirror, which would be this. Upload whatever. View your image at Skybox. Track the Winnipeg sky images. Huh. So you take a picture here, and it reflects up. It reflects up, and then you can see what you can see. And if we step out the back door, we're at the ledge. So my friends, this is the Winnipeg Legislature building. You can barely see the golden boy up top. The statue in front is Louis Riel, who was executed, actually. He was hanged and hunged. Yeah, so that's the legislature. This is far, we can keep going on down the trail. I didn't really have plans to go any further than the ledge. I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit more of Winnipeg in a neat way to do it, by walking on ice to do it. Maybe we'll walk up here to the next, let's walk up here a little bit more. We'll take a look at this next box. I think that's a box, I don't know, I'm not sure. Well, without heaters in here, I don't really consider them warming huts, but they certainly do get you out of the, sorry, they certainly do get you out of the wind, which is nice. All right, I gotta fix these glasses because they're just ice. And yeah, I'm probably gonna light a cigarette and I'm gonna pop another beer and then we'll start heading back. Perfect. Oh, you're working again. Okay. All right, my friends, well, the camera froze up and it just wouldn't run. I'm back at the Forks now, as you can see here. And yeah, I guess that's probably gonna do it for us for the day. I don't really think there's gonna be anything else that I wanted to show you. I'm just gonna go and try to be with some friends and do that kind of thing while I'm here. So I will not see you for coffee in the morning, but yes, I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Okay, my friends, I said I was done filming for the day, but I showed you Union Station from that catbird seat that we were at, and I'm walking right by it right now, so I thought, you know what, let's just give you all a show. It's such a beautiful building. That via up there, just the architecture and the concrete, it's absolutely stunning. It is absolutely beautiful in here. The floors. stunning. Absolutely stunning. And look at that ceiling. Just incredible. Okay, now I'm done filming for the day. Not bad, eh? All right, good morning, my friends. It is a beautiful morning here in Winnipeg once again. Sunny skies the other day. Snowstorm blew through yesterday, as you've seen, and contrary, or what Winnipeg's all about, it's growing crops. So we got a lot of sunny days. You can see that there for yourself. There's old Bob up there, bright orange ball. And other than that, barely a cloud. So yeah, it's nice. It's refreshing to be back. It's always sunny, you know. You're happier when it's sunny. Today's temperatures is dramatically warmer. So we had, when I landed, we did a couple days in the minus 40s, minus 42. Yesterday was minus 38. Today we're sitting at minus 24. So drastically warmed up. And yeah, we'll get out and do some stuff today. Right now, I'm just heading back down to the 188. I'm gonna try to do some volunteering with them this morning, which I haven't done yet since I've been here. I've been there and hung out a little bit, because they are my friends in there, Pastor Dave and Josie and them. So yeah, we'll go down and see what we can do. Have a couple cups of coffee, take our way through the snow today. Got a bit of a brisk wind going. That's good, I like it. So away we go. I will catch up with you after yeah, figure out what the day's plans are. Probably not too much, but we'll get out and squirrel away. Check out that wind just blowing. Beautiful, love it. You guys can check out this link I'll put up here. It's called You Gotta Be Tough by You Gotta Be Tough. That's where I went to work 2 consecutive mornings, one at minus 42 and one at minus 49. So check that out, because you do got to be a tough bastard up here. All right, we're off. Still a Winnipeg, beautiful sunny day, man. I miss the amount of sun that Winnipeg gets, I honestly tell you. So the volunteering is done. And yeah, it's a long time since I volunteered there, so yeah, it can take a little toll on you, honestly. Is it worth doing volunteering at a place like that? For the most part, I have to say yes, but occasionally there's a client that just, you just can't help them, right? And they're in all kinds of sorts and different personalities, and so that was the case today. We had one person like that, and you know, at the end of the day, do I feel good for volunteering there? I do, because it's the smile or the handshake that you give somebody that can make a difference in somebody's day. So that has to count for something, and it does make you feel good. Yeah, glad I did it anyways. And it was good to work back with the staff there again. Of course, they're my friends. So yeah, anyways, now it's time to go down, check out some downtown. And I haven't really eaten yet today, and probably do some of that, and yeah, just see what the old downtown looks like again. But yeah, all right, I'm glad I went and spent a few hours with the volunteer tag on, and yeah, that's good. It was part of my plan when I flew in here, was to do that, you know. So all right, here we go. A different chapter in the day, a different flavor in my, a different taste in my mouth, and yeah, let's go. Here we go, heading on down to downtown Winnipeg. This is the exchange district that we're heading into here, where you're gonna see a ton of old buildings in here, a ton of old architecture. It's if you could see the roads, a lot of these roads are still stone pavers, you know, like the brickwork roads, which is really neat. Kind of like this kind of stuff here, but that's what the roads look like for a lot of it down in there. Yeah, it's a neat deal. But yeah, all right, we'll get downtown here a little bit more and give you a show around. As you can see, they're going to be mixing new with the old. A real characteristic of Winnipeg today. All right, guys, well, a few questions I get asked the most about Winnipeg is about the condition of the roads and how do people start their cars in the wintertime when the temperatures are like this. So first of all, salt doesn't work here. So take a look at the road conditions here. Sand gets put down in the intersections, but other than that, nothing. It gives you more traction, and almost everybody here runs spiked tires. Almost every single person. As far as starting your car, have a look at this. What you're gonna find is every parking spot has a plug. And I don't just mean this parking lot, I mean every parking lot has plugs. Plugs, you plug in your car. Plugs. Plugs. And without those, you're either gonna sleep at work or call CAA, because your car is just not gonna start. All these cars have battery pans, battery blankets, or heating pans for the oil, frost plugs for the coolant, and battery blanket or heating blankets for the batteries. So most people up here, they run 3 different heating systems to ensure that the car starts in these temperatures. There you go, guys. That is how you need. These are the systems and the way that is most beneficial to the Winnipeggers that live in these conditions. Why plow all the road right down when you get a lot more traction like this? It's the best way to get it done. All right, guys, we're just coming through Portage Place Mall here, and I gotta tell you, my day is starting to have a little bit of a heartbreak feel to it. I'm seeing all these people that I've seen before in the past, and there's just nothing left of them. Some of them are just walking all bent over, and quite a shame. These little really young girls walk up to you and they just say perks, Xanax, T3s, you know, they're just trying to sell their pills, and like they just walk right up to you in the mall, and yeah, pretty yeah, it's not right, you know. It's gotta be more life than that. Anyways, what I was trying to do was show you these guys. Change the subject, try to get my mood back, man. I'm a little heartbroken though. These guys here, and you'll see them all over the city. It's how you get from one, I don't know if I can get in here or not to show you. That's this mall. Okay, yeah, so we can't get in there. Is there another way in here? I don't remember. No, so I guess not. So what these things do is that they're all office buildings over there, and this is your shopping. So in order to stay out of the cold, you know, women in their business suits and, you know, men in their loafers, they don't have to come out into this. They just travel from there to here, and then that one leads down there further, and then you get to all these places. See, we got another one coming up here. These are all linked, and they go all the way across downtown, everywhere that you want to go, which is a pretty neat deal. I was trying to show you, get in one, but I'm pretty much dressed for the winter, but you can obviously see how that would be a very big beneficial factor from getting from your office to shopping to transit. They're all linked for everything that you need downtown, for the most part, with spending very minimal time in the outdoors. Not a bad deal. All right, away we go. A couple other things I'll show you. What I forgot to do yesterday was oh, that's a sick looking truck. What I forgot to do yesterday was my thumbnail, so I need to head all the way back down to the Forks to get that thumbnail done. So that's what we're gonna do. But I honestly feel like having a beer, man, just kind of washing off the taste of what I'm seeing down here, to be honest with you. So I might grab one of those on my way. And yeah, it's such a beautiful day. This is Manitoba, guys. This is always sunny down here, like up here, for the most part. Very few cloudy, just bring you down days. It does happen, of course it happens everywhere, but for the most part, we get more sun than anybody else in Canada. And pretty much why we're the breadbasket. We grow all the canola. We grow so much canola here. And of course, wheat, barley, and all the other, right? Soybeans, and like, and our fields are not 100 acres, they're tens of thousands of acres big. So it's, yeah, a lot of sun here. All right, I put the camera away, get my gloves back on, and unfortunately head down the shady side because that's where I need to be. So the lady just walking by there now, I just helped protect her. This guy was having a piss on the sidewalk. It's not like we're not downtown or anything. And he just started screaming at the top of her head, at his head. So I told her to just stick with me and I'll get you by him. So that's what I did. But yeah, there's certainly a downfall of downtown Winnipeg. Yeah, there's a lot of problems downtown Winnipeg. There is. Let me see. I should go in there, but I know if I go in there, I'll break the bank. Damn it! As I walked right by, as a Winnipeg Jet fan, that's their home. Canada Life Center. That's where, right downtown here is where the Winnipeg Jets play, as you can see. And when they have whiteout parties, all of these side streets are all closed off with dump trucks, and they put out big screens and beer gardens, and yeah, they have a huge street festival, and it costs them nothing. You can just show up and have a good time. That is what I'm talking about. That is awesome for the fans. Okay, first building in the sun, that is the Garrick Hotel, and it has historical significance as well. Off the top of my tongue, I can't exactly remember. I'll throw it on the screen for you what it is. But yeah, all right. All right, my friends, well, we're just kicking it out of the door here from getting a couple beers, as I just showed you the signs on the wall. Yes, that is a reality for some of these downtown vendors. We don't have beer stores here. We have vendors, so every bar has off sales. Now, right around that corner is the windiest corner in Canada, which would be Main and Portage, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But to avoid that, all of these buildings, like I was showing you, have indoor tunnel or walkways and bridges to get from one to the other. Spare change! Spare change! Hey, what's going on, man? There's an old buddy of mine. What are you up to? I'll get back to you guys in 1 second. And that's one of those heartbreaks that they just see them going downtown. Downhill, downhill, downhill. It's a shame. Anyways, what we're doing now is we're coming off the street, and this is an underground mall. And this underground mall provides shopping, but it also provides safe passage from one side of Portage and Main to the other side of Portage and Main, all four corners. So what we need to do now is figure out which way we're going to get to the other side of Main. And but yeah, so this is a way that keeps, again, you don't have to go outside in the blistering cold to be able to travel around the downtown core of Winnipeg. So let's try to figure out where we are. And it's a super neat idea, man, to put a shopping mall under the biggest corner and allow access to get around. That keeps people warm, safe, and allows them to do some shopping, haircuts, and whatever. So here we go. Let's try to find our way. Royal Bank, 201 Portage is not the way I want to go. Not sure the way I want to go here. But I want to get over to, what is that bank over there? It's a really old historic bank. I can't remember what it's called. All right, let me figure out what I'm doing down here in this underground, and then I'll get back to you. Oh, maybe down here something? So yeah, we'll bypass, we'll come out at the windiest corner in Canada, but right now we're gonna go underneath of it to get there. Winnipeg Square. I don't want Winnipeg Square. All right, I gotta figure this out. Okay, so right now we're directly underneath the streets. This goes in a big circle, and then they have these offshoots to get to whatever corner that you want to get to. So the Richardson Center is over there. Bell MTS. I guess I'm going this way. But do I want the Richardson Center? I want that old bank. I don't know, let's try. Excuse me, to get to the old bank, you know that big bank on the corner with the big pillars? How do I get there?
Which bank?
It's right on the corner of Main and Portage. It's huge pillars. It's really old.
The old bank of Montreal?
I think so, yes.
Up and left.
Up.
And left.
Okay, thank you. All right, it's an information booth, so might as well get information, right? All right. And yeah, I gotta get out of here because I'm starting to get a little on the hot spot, on the hot side. So yeah, this is how you avoid the windiest corner in Canada. But that's where we're going right now, to go check that out. How you doing, guys?
All right.
Good, good, good. Stay warm, eh? All right, is this where I want to be? There it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Now, we'll get up here. The old Bank of Montreal. But now it's a Red River Métis National Heritage Center. Okay, this is Portage and Main, the windiest corner in all of Canada. And right now, I am glad the wind isn't blowing. But if you take a look at these flags going this way, those flags are going that way, these flags are going that way. So she's a big swirl pot in here, and I'll tell you what, she'll knock you on your ass in a given notice. So, can we go this way? Sidewalk closed. Right, pay attention to the signs, I guess, right? Signs, signs everywhere, signs. All right, let's get out of this downtown and let's get away from this rubbish and the people with situations in their life, shall we say? All right. And I'm just gonna get bundled up here a little bit, coats open, no gloves on, so we'll get back to you. Look at that. Look at the pipeline on that railway track. Now that pipeline can stretch anywhere from 2 to 10 kilometers long and roll all the way across the prairies, all the way up into Alberta and shipping crude oil. And good old Trudeau, and I'm not gonna get into politics, but no, doesn't want to build a pipeline. So he puts it all in rail cars. And of course derailments happen. Winnipeg's had in the last 2 years, I think 3 trail derailments. But there's one thing I gotta say, I miss seeing the trains. Winnipeg is huge huge with train yards, switch yards, and I don't see trains where I live now. It's amazing what you'll remember, the things that you don't see and that you'll just really miss, and trains are absolutely one of them. But the problem is when they come to a stop like that, they block traffic like up to an hour sometimes. That lady almost slipped. Okay, well, we've made it down to Blue Cross Park, and this is home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes, which is, I don't know what flavor of baseball they are, but they're like the farm team that goes into the MLB, or MLB, Major League Baseball, MLB. You can tell how much of a baseball guy I am. So yeah, Winnipeg Goldeyes, and of course, you know, Goldeye is a fish, and I'll show you their logo just up here if you can see it there between those poles on top of that sign. The Goldeye with the baseball bat and the hat, the big W. Yeah, this is their home. So if you remember, I did that one video during COVID, and they allowed me right out on the baseball field to film what the inside of the stadium looks like. I'll link that up here somewhere. That was a horrible video, by the way, but well, it's still on there. So another thing I should do is take you up there, and maybe we're gonna do that today too, if I can make my way up and over there, or maybe we'll save that for tomorrow. I'm not sure, because I don't know, my plans, you know how I work. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. It actually should be my channel model. All right, put you away. There's another look at the other side of the Human Rights Museum. And yeah, we'll get down here. I got to go and take that thumbnail, especially because, I mean, this is the exact sky that I wanted to do it in, so. Yeah, that's overflow, all right. Yeah, so I'm just down here, you know, after my day, and you know, just a couple of things that you've seen for yourself that I've shown on camera. Can't help but think about like what my life was like here then, and what life looks like in my eyes, what my perspective is coming back and seeing everything, and the decision I made to leave. And I have a video about that, actually, the decisions I made based on what I was going through, excuse me, how things were. Yeah, it just has one to think, right? Like, by leaving, I think that any time that you make a big drastic change, you're really more energetic about putting forward your best effort, right? Making a big change like I did, moving back into Southern Ontario. I still have those goals, you know, like in, same as here. I mean, I've always kept a job. I've never lost a job. Unless the job was over and then there just wasn't space for me anymore. Yes, and I'm having a beer. So yeah, I'm just kind of taking a slow, long walk. This used to be one of my favorite walks. On the other side of the river though, I really like that over there too. And that's where I've done some of my winter camping over there. I can link some of those up here in the top corner for you if you'd like. I'll check it out, or you can look down in the garage and you'll see those links there as well. Yeah, it's just like I had expectations of what I would walk back into, but it's gotten worse. Like when I asked my friend Pastor Dave what downtown was like, he just simply said don't go there. And yeah, I can see why. Winnipeg has so much to offer, and festivals and outdoor stuff. Right across the river is Saint Boniface, and they have the Festival de see, my face is getting frozen again. The Festival de Voyageur. And that's always a neat gig. That's right at Fort Gibraltar. I was thinking I was going to get there today, but yeah, I volunteered right to the end of the shift, so not enough time today in the daylight to make the march all the way over there. So that'll maybe come, I'm not sure. There's so many places that I want to show you in Winnipeg that is not the downtown core. Because I know that downtown core is going to tell you, like, why in the hell would you ever want to be in Winnipeg? There's so many good things about Winnipeg. Just unfortunately, the downtown core is not one of them. And that's a shame. And it's too bad that they can't do something to get these people in homes, get them help. You know, they need to have the help, right? And a lot of them don't, because they're stuck in being in their situation. They're complacent with it, and that's where all their buddies are, right? So how do you break somebody out of that shell? Not an easy go. But those friends that are in that ditch are dragging other friends into it with them, and it's an endless cycle. So how do you figure out how to reverse that cycle? I don't know. But yeah, at least I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm still working. I'm still a valuable member of the community by working and spending my money. As you can see, I like to volunteer. But what I like more is this. I love winter camping here, because there's lots of places to go to winter camp here in Winnipeg and Manitoba in general. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm just rattling on to a piece of camera here. But yeah, it's interesting to have left a place that you lived for 25 years and come back to it. You know, one of my best buddies, I found out he's clinked up. He's living his winter with 3 squares and a cot. Yeah, really expected more out of him. I was hoping, you know, he'd give himself more. And then just the other stuff that you've seen, and you know, I'm not surrounded by this anymore. You know what I mean? So there is that little bit of a shock going on today. Not that I didn't expect it, but how do you expect something unless you're really into it, right? Like you put yourself into that situation. And that's kind of basically what my feelings are right now. I'm just taking my time, enjoying some solitude, and being outdoors in Winnipeg. There's nothing more than I love, man. It's just solitude and outdoors. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna put the camera away before the batteries freeze. Sun's going down. It's just a little after 3 o'clock, and I'm just gonna enjoy this and head on back to where I'm staying and just put the feet up and relax. I think basically, my friends, that's all I got for you today. I will not see you for coffee in the morning, but I will see you tomorrow anyways. Good night. All right, my friends, Saturday morning, a couple days without filming. We can talk about that when I get to the airport. A little bit of fresh snow here again in Winnipeg. And again, another look at the roads, the money that they save by not salting and grinding them all the way down to asphalt, better traction. Yeah, this is the way to live life, man. Like it. So yeah, that wraps up the journey. I'm just heading over here to public transit. I'm gonna take two buses to get to the airport, and it's been a lovely time here. So away we go, get to the bus stop. Somebody fell out of their coat. Wow, I wonder how that happens. Anyways, I wonder what's around the corner. Let's go. And just like that, we're at our bus stop. It's one thing about living at that house. Big thank you to my old landlord for allowing me to stay there. Is that everything, right? That big building ahead of you, that's Health Sciences Center, Winnipeg. Everything is right here. There's the corner store, 1 block from my house. Everything is right here in this neighborhood, which, yeah, that was a perfect place for me to spend 10 years living there. So anyways, wait for the bus and away we go, off to the airport. All right, Winnipeg, keeping me on my toes today. Apparently the bus routes have changed, because normally I would get off way down there and then get on the bus on Portage Avenue, but now I'm at Valor and Sargent. Valor Road, obviously you can figure that out. Yeah, all right, here we are. I don't know, I think I gotta wait about 8 minutes or something like that, so not too bad. But yeah, you know, I was thinking on the bus, you know, when I lived here for 10 years, there were obviously some good times, but I also had some horrific times, like when my house burnt down and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't have that feeling when I came in here today. It was just all about good memories and good friendships and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I guess I like the way my brain works like that. So not a bad deal, you know. I was wondering how my emotions would play out coming back here, you know, but yeah, I didn't remember any of the bad times, which awesome, right? Sweet, 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 sweet. All right, hopefully this is my bus. We'll find out here right quick. Yes. Morning. Off to the airport here, eh?
Yes.
Good, good, good.
Yes. Right up to it. Front door.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. How's your morning?
Fine, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Alright, well my friends, there we are. The last city transportation. This will land me at the front door of the airport and carrying on, carrying on. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry. Thanks kindly. Have yourself a great day. Guess this heated bus shock isn't going to stay heated with a smashed window, eh? Hey, well, I'm gonna have a cigarette before I dip in here. Oh, my Inuit friend just walked by me and yeah, didn't recognize me right away. So I think she's just going upstairs. I'll try to catch up with her So it is exactly 11:30, exactly. I don't board till 2, gives me a little bit of time. There's a Tim Hortons right there. But I think what we'll do is we'll go up and we'll just try to find where our destination is to get on the plane so that we're all set for that. And yeah, we'll just take it by ear from there. Okay, let's go. Okay, my friends, we are here at James Richardson Airport. Funny story, this airport sits on all my grade beams. I worked here with Ellis Don building this brand new terminal not too long ago, you know, so under 10 years ago, I believe. Anyways, yeah, I have a couple hours. Probably could have hung out with my friend, hey Janelda, a little bit longer, but yeah, I can't afford to miss this flight. I can't afford for things to go wrong. So yeah, we're here a little early. I've got my coffee. Of course, it's Tim Hortons, and I got an apple fritter just to hang out with. Summing up the trip. What a trip. What happened the last couple of days? We'll start there first. So last I talked to you was Wednesday. Thursday, I had a bit of a kerfuffle. I lost my wallet. I was down tromping around. I went down to do my thumbnail for this video series and decided to tromp through the heavy snow along the riverbank on the way back, as you already seen. Well, while doing that, my wallet fell in my pocket somewhere. Now, that was on me. So what happened was I was in the mall downtown, as you seen, had A&W, and my friend Pat, that I hadn't seen in a long time, kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So I'm paying for my A&W, and then he come up, hey Davey. So I took my wallet, I put it in his hand, reached out this hand to shake his hand. I put my wallet in my side pocket. Now my food's ready. I grab my food, I go over, I sit down, we're talking, I'm eating. Didn't remember to put it back inside my chest pocket that has a zipper where I keep my phone, my wallet, and my cigarettes. And off I went, filming downtown. I did all that and tromping. I went, did my thumbnail, and then tromping back up through the riverbank. Yeah, got back to my friend Danelda's house. My phone dinged because I was back in Wi-Fi again. Reached in my pocket, pulled my phone out, and where's my wallet? So I couldn't do anything about that. Friday morning I got up and I went to the Scotiabank and had them cancel my cards. And yeah, then I went down to the church, talked with my friends at the church at 188, and then I left there and I tried retracing my steps to find it, but yeah, no, that didn't happen. Friday. So that was Wednesday, Thursday, I tried doing that. Of course, then Thursday night I had dinner with a bunch of good friends from the church as well. I believe there was 14 of us all in total, so hello everybody. That was such a beautiful meal and great to hang out. I was shocked by how many people wanted to come out and see me, and then you know, have a nice dinner with me and send me on my way again. So that was, you know, one of the highlights of the trip, absolutely, for sure. So that was, yeah, so that was great. And then Friday, it was just me time, no filming again, because it was just hanging with.
Flight 261 from Toronto, all the bags are dispensed at gate zone number 1. If you are missing or didn't see your bags, please come to the Air Canada baggage office. Thank you.
And that was just for me, hanging out with my friends. No, you know, that's not for YouTube, that's for me, my personal situation. Just reconnecting and spending that time, right? Yeah, and then this morning, just got up, showered, shaved. You know, I didn't shave, but did the other 2 S's, and yeah, just made sure that I got on my way here. Yeah, it's true that Winnipeg is still holding a huge place in my heart, especially in the winter. And I know people think I'm crazy, but I am built for minus 42. I am not built for plus 42. 25 years here. We don't have the heat, humidity. We don't have all that. We have cold, frigid temperatures, but it's dry. And is there a difference between wet and dry winters? Absolutely. That dampness gets right to my bones in southern Ontario, and up here, I'm loving it, man. Just walking up that river, that was another highlight, man. Just walking up that river today, or on that day, and the wind blowing, the snow just crushing me. Just love that, man. Just love it. Anyways, you guys have seen everything. A huge thank you goes out to everybody that helped make this trip possible. To start with my sister for getting me to the Go Transportation, and tonight will be picking me up from Go Transportation. Marina and Jan for opening up the house, or the building that I used to live in, the old house that I used to live in, and giving me a suite in there for my comfort and for, you know, keep me out of this and saving money too, right? So thank you, Marina and Jan, for everybody that was just there and supporting me for my return and all of that. So thank you, everybody. 188 Church for a beautiful dinner and allowing me to come back in and fill a role volunteering. That was all right. That day was a little tough on me in my heart, you know, and there's the 4 instances in that morning that just, you know, was a little bit heartbreaking, you know, and you know all about that. To Grant and Heather, sorry. Yeah, I love when I have a little brain fart. Grant and Heather, for my new drone. Thank you so kindly for giving me a new drone. This is the DJI Mini. It's a couple years old. Grant and Heather, they actually teach drone flying and repair and all of that in the northern communities of Manitoba. So they need to keep their equipment updated. And so they passed me off this little guy, which is legal for me to fly because it's under the weight. So that's pretty awesome. And it comes with 1 battery, a 3 battery charger, the cables, actual propellers, the controller. So what a sweet deal. Thank you guys so very kindly. We will be using this a lot. If I'm leaving somebody out, geez. Just so nice to see my friends, you know. Hey Josie. Yeah, so one thing I do know is that, you know, like I left Winnipeg to chase a dream, to chase a goal. Not a dream so much as a goal. And now that I'm here, it kind of reestablishes, okay, yes, I did leave for a reason. And, you know, maybe when I get back, it's time just to buckle down just that little extra to push in that direction. So I think in that regards, coming back up here, it's also a positive, you know, to go back and like, okay, this is why we're here. Let's not forget that, because sometimes you can, like, a little bit of time goes on and you're not really reaching that goal, and then a little bit of complacency comes in, and then you just kind of ride the wave of life a little bit. No, it's time to get back chasing after that goal again. It is one of the reasons why we left. So, and I do have another video coming out about why I left Winnipeg, and I will start working on that one here coming soon. I'm not sure, you know. So we have lots of media that we have to work through yet. So anyways, I guess it's lovely to see everybody up here in Winnipeg, but it will be good to get back to my routine of life. And yeah, just, you know, again, start putting the pedal down just a little bit more on chasing the goal of what I set for myself for heading into Southern Ontario. Other than that, guys, probably show you a little bit of the airplane. I don't know, as far as it goes, I guess we'll see you for coffee in the morning in the next video. Thank you all for your time. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel and the algorithm to promote my videos. So take care. I hope everybody's doing well out there, and we'll see you in the next video.